Command Line Interface, or CLI, is a non-graphical, text-based interface to communicate with your computer system. You might be familiar with more of the file management on something like your Finder window, which is more considered a graphical user interface or a GUI. With a CLI, the user can do similar file management, but the commands are typed into this terminal. There's lots more CLI commands that will do much more than just file management, but this video is going to cover just a few of the basic file management commands. I opened this terminal window by going to my Spotlight search and typing in terminal and opening it from here. So let's take a look. First of all, you see a prompt here, and I noticed that it's actually the name of the user of this computer. And so if you type in a command here, for example, if you wanted to know what folder you were on, you could type in pwd and then hit the enter key, and it will show you you're in the users folder, and then within that folder, Anderson JU. You can also see what's inside of that folder or directory with an ls to list. And here it's kind of like going into the Finder window and clicking on the user here, and you can see the very similar files and folders that come up here. Now you can go into some of these different folders, just like if I would have double click here or open up documents, we can also change to that directory in the terminal. It's the CD or change directory command, and then you type in the folder or directory that you want to move to, and I hit the enter key, and now you'll notice that my prompt also says documents at the end. I can do the ls again to see what's inside of documents, and there are my folders and file. So it's the same as you can see over here. I could also go a little deeper, and I could open up then another folder like the BYUI, and again you can see that in your prompt. And it's like going into here. Again, you'd have to hit ls, enter, in order to see that folder. But that's how you can kind of get around, see what's inside the folder. Now, what if we wanted to go back? In my Finder window, if I wanted to go back a level, I could just hit the back button here. And there's a similar command. And it's change directory again, but this time we're going to do a space ... enter. And that brought me back into documents. I can go back even further with the CD ... again, and I can see now that I'm clear back to this level here. Okay, so a few other little shortcuts that are kind of nice is an autocomplete with the tab. For example, if I wanted to go back into my documents folder, I could do a CD and then start typing it, and then just hit the tab. And I think with Mac, you have to have it capital. And then if I hit the tab button, it will complete that for me. It will know that that directory is the one that I wanted. And then I can just hit enter and it would do the same thing. So tab is a nice autocomplete. Another nice feature is using your arrow keys, your up and down arrow keys, to go to previous commands. So if I hit the up arrow a few times, you can see it will go through some of the commands that I've been doing. And then you can down arrow back through those. So if you have a really long command that you don't want to have to retype, you can always use the up arrow to go back to it. So there are a few of the command line commands that you can use to get around in your file system.